stop!
Dad, I figure I have two this time.
Yo, she's using these men like... Okay, so as far as I know, this is the third and final chapter of Who is Chad by Cloud. Oh man, the first two parts have been quite the roller coaster. Let's see how this concludes. If you haven't already, check out my recent poem on the Kendrick versus Drake beef. I think you're really gonna enjoy it. It summarizes not only the details of the diss tracks between the two, but also the history of rap beef in general, as well as the morality of things of this nature. Definitely check out that poem, Kendrick versus Drake, and the poem that dismantled the rap beef. Check it out, you're gonna enjoy it. Without further ado, let's conclude this trilogy.
I just wish this was a dream I'm in. Who is Chad? She said, since you asked, I met Chad at a different party. And I was drunk, so I remember hardly. But when he said he was Chad, I didn't realize Mr. Marley. I said, Mr. Marley, you've been sleeping with our daughter's teacher on me? She said, I'm so freaking sorry. I wasn't used to seeing him outside of school. And when I met you, I didn't know what to do. But me and him are fake. Me and you are true. We can have a baby right now. What position would you like to choose? I said, delete the nonsense. So all those parent-teacher conferences you wanted to go alone to, you had reasons behind it. The daughter screams, can y'all please just stop it? I feel stabbed in my heart and now I'm bleeding droplets. How could y'all be so toxic? I don't need a dad and I don't need a mommy. I want to be adopted. I'm running away. I need to leave. It's an easy option. I said, daughter, calm down. I'm sorry we had a drastic fight. She said, daughter, you're not my daddy, right? I mean, that's what you told me out of spite, but you know what? You were right and I don't want to be here anymore. Then I seen her flee out the door. I go, you see what you did? You misleading and mistreated such an innocent kid. She said, I don't like where your energy is. Instead of arguing, how about we go see where she went? So we rushed to the stairs. As we're going down, someone coming upstairs, she asked, Chad, what are you doing here? I go, nah, how does he know where we live? So he been in his crib? She said, no, he's a teacher. They have addresses for kids. Chad said, well. I said, go to hell. He said, now, before we fight this morning, I think it's time that I recite my side of the story. He said, the prettiest girl at the party. I walk up to her, we dance, talk for hours. I love everything she said. Somehow after we ended up in the bed, 9 months later, out popped that. I said, wait a second. Her face turned reddish. I said, sounds real familiar. You care to explain it? She's, because when I first...
Okay. I'm gonna stop right there because we pretty much just finished the remainder of part two. It seems to be Voices in Power when it came to part two and as well as part three. They cover a bit of what happened in the previous portion, you know, just to catch you up to speed if you aren't super familiar with the story. Like if you haven't been watching in chronological order, right? All right, let's go.
I said, sounds real familiar. You care to explain it? She said, well, I told you I met him at a party to set the record, hun. I said, yeah, but you do that with everyone? She said, no, well, yeah, I guess just you and him. Chad thought to himself, well, this is rude of them. He said, yo, y'all don't see me standing here? Wow. I said, bro, calm it down. I got neighbors, not so loud. He said, well, y'all had your chance to talk. It's my turn now. I want to tell you something you'll find hard believing. Because when I first found out, I caught a fever, but I was also second guessing, and I also took the test, and, well, that's not my daughter either.
Yo, stop!
Boy, if you don't...
Bro, what? Okay. Yo, so she just be out here. So who is it now? Is it the gardener, the mailman, the you know what I'm saying, the doctor?
Lenny Carvel, him, bodies.
Who's the daddy? You know what I'm saying? It is tough. Mind you, okay, I have to say this, otherwise people will think I'm like laughing at the artist. This is not the artist's actual story. He's creating a narrative that portrays what a lot of young men go through. That's actually what's happening. I'm not laughing at the fictional character, but at the irony of the situation, rather. I have to say that because you know how people get in comments. I don't want to have none of that. I really need to get on his level of storytelling ability for sure. Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
The mom said, what? Chad said, it's facts and you knew this. Stop acting so clueless. He looked at me. See, I got attached just like you did. That little girl is amazing. I figure if I get my master's with students, I can stay in her life, but your wife's actions were ruthless. She said, fine. I'm not gonna lie. You want the truth about her father? Her real father died. He's not alive. After a party, he decided to drink and drive, but I still needed a father figure in her life. Between you two, I couldn't decide. I already lost one dad. I figure I have two this time.
Wow.
Yo, she's using these men like they're the Infinity Stones. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, come on. Come on now. Got one of them to put a ring on her finger. Got the other one to be teaching her and teaching the daughter in school. Oh my God, yo, this is some crazy next level exploitation. And I said it in part 1. I should have said it in part 2. If you are a woman who's in even remotely a similar situation, please, please, please tell your man before he finds out. A lot of trust can be lost in the process of them finding out apart from you. But if you divulge that to him, hey, there's something that's been heavy on my chest that I need to tell you. You're not actually the father of the child. It will hurt the man, but he's more likely, if it comes from you, to forgive you and to move with you past that issue of trust. You see what I'm saying? You would have actually been putting in the first steps to rebuild that trust by divulging that information to him. All right? I'm serious. I know I've been, laughing and going crazy in this video, but in all seriousness, if you are in this situation, tell your man he's not the father before he finds out. I'm serious, okay?
I said, so what, we supposed to feel sorry for you? I mean, rest in peace her dad, but you aren't loyal. You treated us exactly hard-boiled, cracked our shell to soften us up. I should yoke you up, but you see I got morals. But her face seemed barely bothered. Till the daughter appeared from under the stairs like Harry Potter. She said, Mom, I heard everything. And I can't believe you thought those choices would work. I just want to yell, scream, make a bunch of noises, and then curse. To put me in a spot like this is annoying, and it hurts. I'm not even mad at you. I'm disappointed, and that's worse. She replied, I was just trying to do right by you. See, no one understands that they're in my shoes, but you want to make me the bad guy, fine, cool. And let's fast forward, because I know y'all tired of these parts and pieces. But long story short, so I have my daughter on the weekends. Chad has her during the week and takes her to school since he teaches. The mom and I, we're not speaking. I try to let her see her daughter, but the daughter wants no pieces. I tell her, that's still your mom. You should be more lenient, but she doesn't want to hear my thesis. So more of the story is watch who you sleep with. Don't rush to get married. No need to be quick. And telling the truth is better than lying through your teeth. And yeah, that's it, the end.
Hey, take that with you, especially you young men. Well, hope you all enjoyed. I certainly did. And yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Deuces. Oh, one more thing. Watch the poem. All right, it is a fire poem. I'm telling y'all right now. Kendrick versus Drake in the poem that dismantled the rap beef. Check it out. You're going to enjoy it, I promise. And now we're done. Bye.